Good morning to you from Athens, Greece. In this video, I'm going to show you a lot of pictures and videos that I've been taking as I've been working on my own carbon dioxide tolerance as I've been walking the streets of Athens. It's a beautiful juxtaposition of this amazing graffiti and ancient history. It's unbelievable. So check it out. What I want to talk to you about today is how improving your carbon dioxide tolerance can potentially lower your LDL cholesterol. Now, this is another section, part of a multi-part series that is explaining the mechanisms to you as to how improving your carbon dioxide tolerance through breath control, both during exercise and during activities of daily living, can help lower your blood cholesterol. Now, the reason that I'm so passionate about this is because I have now anecdotally witnessed in several clients this lowering of LDL cholesterol specifically. And so I'm diving deep into the mechanisms as to how potentially we can decrease that LDL, that bad cholesterol, by performing breath work. Now, breath work can be performed simply seated and learning to tolerate carbon dioxide more effectively by breath holding, by slow breathing. My passion is in the area of the combination of breath work and exercise because we all need exercise anyway. Every day we need movement. And so why not combine that breath work with exercise? Now, sometimes I do prescribe to clients to perform their breath work before exercise or after exercise as well. But I'm very passionate about combining the breath work with exercise because I have seen improvements in carbon dioxide tolerance up to 400, 500% in as little as 4 to 5 weeks. Now, why do I believe that the combination of breath work and exercise is even more powerful than breath work alone for improving carbon dioxide tolerance? This is simply because the body creates carbon dioxide as a byproduct when we're exercising. So it's a double whammy. So now you're performing the slow breathing on top of creating or producing that carbon dioxide while exercising, and we are learning and training ourselves at a very high intensity to tolerate those carbon dioxide levels. And the cool thing is that I find that with the combination of breath work with exercise, you don't need to perform as intense or as extreme breath work when you combine it with exercise. For example, if you simply perform an elongated exhale while performing a brisk walk or doing your cardio, or maybe even adding some short, very short, not long, like Wim Hof style, not 30 to 60 seconds. I'm talking like 10, maybe 20 seconds at the lower intensity exercises like Pilates or yoga. I am seeing those increases in carbon dioxide pretty significantly. Now, I do have a Capno trainer where I am actually measuring the carbon dioxide levels in exercise, so I'm not just speculating here. These were hypotheses of mine years ago, but now I have tested them. I am very involved in formal research and also informal research as I observe the data that's coming into me from all of the individuals who perform my workout for free. In fact, if you go to hypoxix.fitness, that's hypoxix.fitness, I do offer free programs if you're willing to be my guinea pig and give me data, information such as blood oxygen, heart rate, and things like that. Eventually I'll ask you for a carbon dioxide, but I know that, I'm a trainer, so it's a write-off for me, but these machines are more than $1,000. So, testing your blood oxygen at home, your blood oxygen is easy. That's $20 on your finger, but testing your carbon dioxide at home is not financially feasible for most individuals. So that's my job. That's a tool for me as a trainer to learn about myself and also about my clients and share it with you so that I can develop the protocols that enhance and optimize your carbon dioxide levels while exercising. So interestingly, now again, back to the LDL. When we improve our carbon dioxide tolerance with exercise, we also decrease our stress triggers over the course of the day. Meaning, if we have a higher carbon dioxide tolerance, that is correlated with less spikes in cortisol over the course of the day. Cortisol, it does have a bad reputation, but it's not all bad. We need cortisol. Cortisol is wonderful. Our cortisol spikes early in the morning. It should, because that's one of the things that gives us energy when we first wake up in the morning. If your cortisol does not spike when you first wake up in the morning, then you are dysregulated, and we need to work on that. But cortisol spikes, adrenaline spikes are wonderful. That actually is immune system enhancing. But these things, these norepinephrine, these neurotransmitters, and these molecules in our system that give us intense energy early in the day, if they're chronically elevated, that's an issue, and that is going to cause health problems. And so one of the reasons I'm so interested in carbon dioxide tolerance is that we can control those chronic molecules in our system and control them so that they're only spiking when they should be spiking. So if we can improve our carbon dioxide tolerance and we can lower our cortisol, our chronic cortisol over the course of the day, this is also associated with lower blood cholesterol. Now, there are a multitude of reasons as to why this could be happening. There's one in which I'm going to dive into because I have seen so many amazing results of lowered LDL, which is the bad cholesterol that we do not want to be high in our system because it is a precursor to cardiovascular disease. So we want to keep that on the lower side. So it's really interesting because there is some research that shows that when cortisol is chronically spiked in our body, we don't properly metabolize those blood lipids, specifically the very low density lipoproteins, VLDL, and its conversion to LPL. And ultimately, if you just view cortisol as, it's kind of like an inhibitor. So cortisol is like this door that shuts on the proper metabolizing of our fatty acids. So when cortisol is high, we're not going to as effectively process those fatty acids. And so if you want to effectively process those fatty acids so that they don't just stick around, I know I'm using layman's terms here, but this is good. I think we need to look at it in this way. If we can enhance the metabolic processing of our VLDL and our LDL by keeping cortisol at bay or controlling it and having it that nice spike in the morning and then the lowering of cortisol over the course of the day. And we can use our carbon dioxide tolerance by raising it. There is a method where we have control and we can do something about it. Well, how freaking wonderful is that? I just think it's amazing. So for today, I'm going to show you some pictures and some videos of me walking around Athens because I think that's really amazing. Now, I've never been to Greece before, so here you go. Here's some pictures of me walking to the Plaka. I didn't quite make it to the Acropolis. I'll hopefully make it there in a couple of days. I'm actually here training some of my clients, and I did bring my carbon dioxide tester, so I'm going to be enhancing all of their carbon dioxide tolerances. Basically, I want you to go for a walk. I want you to inhale for 4 steps and I want you to exhale for 8 steps. You're doubling that time of exhalation versus your inhalation. That in itself, as you create carbon dioxide as a byproduct from your brisk walk, is going to help you enhance your carbon dioxide. Now, when you're ready to take it to the next level and actually learn breathography that's going to bring up your carbon dioxide even more, then watch my other videos that teach you breathography. Now, if you want to take it to the next level and take live classes with me and also perform your core, your mobility, your total body functional training with the breathography technique that now is empirically supported. We are seeing in the research that it is lowering fat and increasing resting metabolic rate and increasing strength in the experimental group, which is the breathography group. Then please visit me at hypoxix.studio. That's hypoxix.studio. And there, we together, I like taking class with you, we together can improve our carbon dioxide tolerance over time. And if you join the free community, it's free, might as well, hypoxix.fitness. You can post your carbon dioxide tolerance scores over time. And if you are taking 2 to 3 of those total body classes with the breath work, I do expect your carbon dioxide tolerance to raise upwards of 100% over the course of 4 weeks. I cannot wait for you to improve your carbon dioxide tolerance. Keep that cortisol at bay and keep those blood lipids at bay. I can't wait to see you at the next video. Bye-bye.